Okay, hi everyone. I am here, Dad and Ashanta, with the lady, Ruth Taylor, and we are here to tell you about the Freedom Plans workshop that is coming up, and that's February 6th. We are really excited as it gets closer. We see all the registrations coming in, all the places people are registering from. We have people registering from Jamaica, from Barbados, from the Philippines, from the UK, from Canada, from the USA, from Japan, all corners of the earth. We are having people say, I want to make my freedom plan. I want to sort out myself a financial, my financial future for success. And Ruth, you are a 21-time author. You have
Yeah.
written 21 books, many of them being bestsellers. Including the book,
Just three, just three.
including the book, Entrepreneur Secrets, Write Fast, Publish Affordably, and Generate Lasting Income. My favorite is The Rocket Writer because it's like a little magic pill. It's like it gives you all this it's like a superpower for anybody who ever thought they could write a book. So if you're looking for any of Ruth's books to look for, my favorites are Rocket Writer and Entrepreneur Secrets. Those, if you're going to buy any, buy those two first, and then you look at others. So Ruth, you earn from your books. And you talk about earning multiple streams of income from books, and you're bringing this to the audience for the Freedom Plans workshop. Why books? Why is it that books are a source of income? Like book sales, can people live off book sales?
Hi, Diane. Excellent questions. Greetings, everyone. Looking forward to seeing you at the Freedom Plans workshop on February 6th. Now, Diane is asking some excellent questions. Now, before I answer the one about can you live off books, let me answer why books, because it could have been something else. I am an introvert, and in my teenage years, because I was so reserved, it was very hard to make friends. And so books were my best friends. So I would read 2, 3 books a week. And I had a friend by the name of Jaime who supplied me with books. Back then, it was mainly like Mills and Boon's novels and Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew.
She was your
And I remember,
dealer.
I tell you, I like those. And the truth is, now I'm not even writing those kind of books. My passion has
Yeah.
shifted, but books saved my life. Books were my universe. I remember one night, my mom turned off the light, and she was like, go to bed. And I was reading to the moonlight.
It's a
So books have
determined to finish
healed
it.
me. Yes, books have healed me, books have entertained, books have helped me. So books have been my best friend. I was the bookworm in the family. And so it's only fitting. I think books chose me.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
And they've changed my life. It was a book that changed my life at age 17 when I was going through depression and stuff like that. And I know one word from a book can shift your perspective. So,
Mhm.
and that was like a Christian psychologist writing and sharing Victory Over the Darkness. And maybe that was a turning point in the types of books that I read, because
Mhm.
I read a lot of self-help books,
Mhm.
personal development books, things that help you to overcome the odds. And the other kinds of books are books on authorship and writing and how
Yes, yes,
you
yes.
can make a living with your writing. So for me, it's a shift in perspective. I don't see myself as a big writer. Even I can't write like Shakespeare. Words don't flow like that. But what I am is a teacher, and I want to
Okay.
empower folks. So
Mhm.
I write about my experiences, what I've been through, lessons learned, and I
Mhm.
share that. So my books are memoir like, narrative
Mhm.
nonfiction. So you get a taste of my journey each time, and then I'm teaching
So
in
you
innovative
so
ways.
you are so as a teacher, as a professional educator to the nth degree, you are not writing books about classroom practice or how to be a great teacher. You are
Mhm.
just sharing your journey and the lessons you learn in life. That's what you put in the books.
For the most part, yes. And for example, my book Unshackled Queen, it was about my journey of overcoming heartbreak, having a
Mm,
second broken engagement, and how I was able to how God helped me to put the pieces back together. But I write and teach, and very often I go back to what I write, and it helps me. So if you have a lesson learned or things that people pick your brain about, a passion, you can turn that into a book. If you've
so
learned anything about any
you don't
area.
have to be an expert on something. You don't have to be a journalist. You can just
Mhm.
share what you learn from life, your little gems, the advice that you give friends, the things that people come to you for, and
Yes,
put it in a book, and that's acceptable.
that's acceptable because the reality with non-fiction books, a lot of fiction book entertains
Yeah.
and pulls you out of your immediate environment and give you like a place of rescue. But
Mm,
non-fiction books are primarily books that solve a problem. So people
okay.
don't care what your name is, who wrote the book, who published the book. They just want to know, how will this help me, serve me, inform me? How will this help to make my life better? So if you
Yeah.
focus on service and a problem you're solving and empowering people, you will have myriads of book ideas. For example, a client came to me yesterday. She said she had a book idea. She's not sure if it is a good idea, but what she wants to write about is her experience of having children and how women tend to lose themselves
Wow.
during pregnancy and immediately after. And so she wants to share experience. She said nobody really talks about this.
About it.
And
Yes,
so
that's
her
true.
experience no. Because we love stories and
Yes.
examples and models.
And to
And
see
with nonfiction
the real
books,
people behind
the
theories.
real people, once you can identify with them. So if you have something that can help somebody, go for it. And what I see is, because it took me 10 years to write, even though people told me I could write, because I couldn't wrap my head around being an author because it seems so daunting, an author. And I know I don't write like Shakespeare, right? But I see you don't have to be a literary genius to write a good or short, helpful book. Once you can organize your ideas well, put them on paper. You don't have to be the smartest person. Your English doesn't have to be good. You just need a team to help you to
Mm.
organize it well and you're good to go.
I like that. The fact that you said it's a team. So there are people coming in to fill the gaps for my areas of weakness. So if I'm not good at
Mhm.
English, people will edit it. If I'm not good at laying out things, organizing it, someone will do that kind of formatting and stuff. But let's look on the example of your client you reference. How could somebody make money and multiple streams of income from talking about the struggles of being a mother, like
Ah,
how you connect that, because
not
people
just
come
the
into this
struggles,
workshop.
the victories.
Yes.
Because, all right, here's what I learned from Brian Tracy in a webinar recently, well, late last year. He said, if you can identify a problem that maybe a million people have, you've got a winning book.
Mm-hmm.
You have an international bestseller.
Mm-hmm.
How many people are mothers? How many first time mothers will there be, ever be?
One every day.
Newbies, how many mothers are struggling? Most time when you're having your first child, your mother has to be there or somebody because
Mm-hmm.
it's just new.
Mm-hmm.
So how many people can relate to that? How many people need tips to navigate that part of the journey?
I had a friend in
So
the hospital texting me for tips while she was waiting.
exactly. So if you put that in a book, what it does, it multiplies your impact and you don't have to be there. Now, people
Mm-hmm.
might be saying people don't want to read, but guess what? You can write a short, helpful book, what Mike Capuzzi calls a shook, what I in Jamaica call a talawa book.
Mm-hmm.
It's helpful and
What
powerful.
happened? I like that.
What biblically I call a Ruth-like book. It was just
Mm.
4 chapters. We're talking 5,000 words, 10,000 words, 15,000 words,
This is what,
not more
100
than 50
pages?
pages,
50
less than
pages.
100 pages, 50 pages, and you have a good book. They will finish it quickly. They'll come back wanting for more. And those who don't read, once you've written a book, what a book does, or the word author gives you authority, authority, and then it opens doors for you to talk to people and share and help more people. So the first thing people are going to ask is, what did you write about? What is your book about? What's the title of the book? Okay, I like that topic. Can you come on a webinar for me? Or can you come somewhere and speak? So before you know it, you
Yeah,
can launch into
speaking
professional
engagements.
speaking,
Wow.
speaking engagement. Then you can be hosting a workshop like this, but you could charge people for it. So before you know it, things are happening. So
Money.
it's not so much about the book. I don't want to give away too much of what's going to
Yes.
happen at the thing, but understand, shift perspective is not so much the physical product as in the book, but it's the power of that book and the status, the
And the
credibility it
authority
gives
that
you,
you
and the
come with.
doors that it will open for you. And the money will flow that way. So the book maybe like $7, $14, but the opportunities that it gives you, because if you're a speaker with a book, you get paid more than a speaker without a book.
Without a book.
So it raises your profile. So we're not going to give you all the way. So I just dropped like 3 there just for you
Yes.
to
I
understand the
love that.
power
I love
of it.
that. So basically, think of it, make it simple. It could be 50 pages to make you an author, give you the authority to go out there and make money in multiple streams. If you have a book, come. You need to hear from Ruth how to make multiple income streams. If you don't have a book, but you have a story, you have a lesson you have learned, you need to be there. Whether you are out there as a student, as an employee, whether you're looking to go abroad, you already are abroad, whatever your situation is, I think everybody needs to hear this message. They need to come in, work it out, because this is a workshop. So we're going to work and everybody's going to go away with their personal plan to say, this is how I'm going to use books to make multiple streams of income. I love it, Ruth. Thank you for sharing with us.
You're
And if it
welcome.
is you haven't signed up as yet, go to bit.ly/FPW 2021. So that's bit.ly/FPW 2021 and make sure you're there. It's free. And the best
Yes,
thing
it
is that you can bring a friend and get an accountability partner. So you can make 2021 and beyond your best year and years to come. So thank you, Ruth. Thank you for being here.
You're
And
welcome.
guys, we will see you on February 6th at the Freedom Plans Workshop. Bye.
See you